Hi, today I'm going to be going over how to model 1114 correctly. Just off the bat, I know I have a front view and a right side view, so I'm going to have to show that. So I'm going to come in here, change my plane to make sure I'm including that right side view, and then I'm just going to start by going back 4 and then going straight up a total distance of 5, coming in 0.75, and I could go straight down. That would be 5 minus 0.87, so I'm going to open a calculator. 5 minus 0.87, 4.13, 4.13, come across. If I could use my imaginary line, just lock up on that. Now I'm going to go straight across, so I'm going to hit F5, and that's going to be a total of 9. I'm actually going to move this drawing outside of my title block, so I have a little more space to work with. So I'm just going to move it straight up here. Now I could do a line on here going out 9, line here going out 9, line here going out 9, and continue to do all those until I'm able to connect them on the other side. So now I come over here, connect these two, connect those, and connect those. So I should start out with a basic shape that looks something like this. And now I have a couple things to get here. I have 1, 2, 3 slots that's given to me up here, and then I also have these angled, almost triangle looking shapes. So let's start out by getting the angled triangle shape. So 1.5 from the base, and then it's a total of 0.5. But I need to show that it's 0.38 in. So let's do this. I'm going to switch my plane up here. So do a line, switch my plane. I'm going to go 0.38 in, and then I'm going to come in 1.5, and then come over another 0.5, and that's going to be kind of the end point of where that's going to be. So now I could actually look here, and it's 0.75 down from the top. So I'm just going to start in this top corner, go 0.75 down, and then let's go in a distance of 1.5, 1.5, and then come another distance of 0.5. And now I could come in here, connect these lines, that 0.5 lines, and that's kind of going to be my start of my angled shape. Now I could draw this back, and then draw this straight down, and then trim anything that I'm not going to see. So I'm not going to see this. That line's going to go away. All the lines I used to draw it are going to go away. It's kind of going to give us a good starting point. But before I do that, I am going to actually trim this out inside here, get rid of that. So now I have my first triangle on my left hand side. We do have the ability now to copy this over to the right hand side. So why don't we do that? I'm going to come out that 0.38, I believe it was, 0.38, and then come out from this 1.5. That's going to give me that front corner. So I'm just going to highlight all of this. Need those two, need that line, and need that line. CO to copy it, use my front corner, come over here, lock up on that corner, and then I have my two slotted triangle shapes. Now I could just trim this out to make sure that I have everything I need. So now that I have that, I'm going to start to get these slots over here. So I have 2 slots in the back face, and I have 1 slot in this bottom face. So let's look at some dimensions here. I'll do the back face first. So right off the bat, I could see that I need to be 1.5 up from the base, and I need to be 3 out from the side. So my base total was 0.87. Because this is isometric, I can't just draw off the straight base going straight base and then go up that 1.5. So I need to do a little math here. So I'm going to get on my calculator again. I'm going to do 1.5 minus that 0.87 base. So I need to go up 0.63. So from this side, I'm going to go straight in a distance of 3. And then I'm going to go straight up 0.63. And that's going to be the start of that first slot. So this slot gives me a radius of 0.25, so I'm going to do EL ISO 0.25. And then I'm also given that it's a 2.5 tall slot, so I'm going to go straight up 2.5, do another EL ISO 0.25 there, and delete my lines out of here I used to draw it. Come in here, do a tangent to tangent, come on this side, go tangent to tangent, and then that's kind of giving me my slot shape. And then I could come in here, trim out anything I don't need. So I don't need this, I'm not going to see this, this. And do I have a little piece in here? Yep. Oh, I'm not going to see this either. So it's going to be kind of your first slot. Because we did have to trim so much, we can't really use that to copy over. If I didn't trim it out, I could have used it to copy, but right now I'm just going to come off of this side. So I'm going to go over 9 first to get that end point again, and then I'm going to come back in 3 to get the center of that starting point, and then I could go up that 0.63, and then that's going to be where I start. The reason I had to go over 9 first was because I already deleted this corner over here. I can't just start without a corner. Now I'm going to do the same thing, EL ISO, start this one at 0.25, come with a line straight up, 2.5, and then do the same thing, EL ISO, select my center point, type 0.25. I could delete my lines I used to draw it. Now I could come in here, just go tangent to tangent, come on this side, tangent to tangent, and then I could trim to get rid of the inside of this slot. And now I'll see that. So now I need a slot in the base. This is going to be the last part we model before center lines. So I need a slot that comes out 2.75, and actually the circles are going to have the same center points, because if I look here, it comes out 2.75 and that's where it starts, but I have a 0.25 radius circle, so that's where my circles actually go to start. So from this corner I could come straight out 2, or actually I could come straight out 3, and then they're giving us a dimension from the front. I could do a little math to see how far I am from the back. So this back is 0.75, so I could do 4 minus 0.75, and then minus 1.5, and then that's going to give me where it goes. So right here, that's my line I just drew. Come off the end point here, and I'm going to switch planes. I'm going to come out that 1.75 that I just did the math for. 1.75, yes. So now I could do a slot here, EL ISO, and then I'm going to have a 0.25 circle here, and then I'm also going to come straight across, and that's going to be 2.5, EL ISO, 0.25 circle there. Delete the lines I used to draw it, and then I'll connect these with tangents, if I could get them to lock up on each other. Tangent, 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 tangent. and then trim this out. And then you're going to need center lines and center points for this. I won't really go over those. Just one thing to note is when you are drawing those center lines in or center points, because these are slots and they go all the way through the object, just make sure that you have center lines going the entire distance of it.